What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to talk about WrestleMania 1, this VHS right here. The granddaddy of them all, the one that started WrestleMania, the one that Vince McMahon had said that if this didn't make it, there would be no professional wrestling nowadays. Maybe AWA or NWA would have prospered, but WWF wouldn't have been around. Vince McMahon invested all his money into this pay-per-view or this closed-circuit television event. And it succeeded, obviously, because now we're at WrestleMania 30. But I thought that I would go back. I'm going to do all the WrestleManias. So you'll find them in this playlist here with the WrestleManias. This one, like I said, is WrestleMania 1. And on the cover, we have Hulk Hogan and Mr.T. They did a lot to advertise WrestleMania. You had them going on talk shows like Regis and Kathy Lee. You had them going on Saturday Night Live. This was the beginning of the rock and roll MTV wrestling, rock and roll wrestling era. So you had Cyndi Lauper involved in this as well. The main event was Mr. T and Hulk Hogan versus Roddy Piper and Paul Orndroff. And in Hulk Hogan and Mr. T's corner was Jimmy Superfly Snuka. And in Roddy Piper and Paul Orndorff's corner, you had Cowboy Bob Orton. People criticized that main event because it wasn't the greatest main event, but it was the main event that definitely put WrestleMania in that plateau that it's at now. It ended, of course, just with not the greatest ending. It just basically had Hulk Hogan and Mr. T coming out as the superstars. Other matches on this card, we had Leilani Kai, managed by the Fabulous Moolah, versus Wendi Richter, managed by Cyndi Lauper. Of course, Wendi Richter ended up winning because Cyndi Lauper was helping to promote this. We had a lot of influence by Cyndi Lauper, using her pop culture influence to actually help WrestleMania and help this event. And then we had the $15,000 body slam, Andre the Giant versus Big John Studd. Andre the Giant was a face in this, and basically he had a rivalry with Big John Studd and with Bobby the Brain Heenan, and basically no one was, or Big John Studd said that there was no one that would be able to slam him, and Andre the Giant, being a person that was like hadn't lost in like 20 years, obviously was going to win, and ended up winning the $15,000 and just threw the money out to the crowd. Then we had the tag team match between Barry Windham and Mike Rotundo versus the Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkoff. Nikolai Volkoff and Iron Sheik ended up winning this with the help of Classy Freddie Blassie. Barry Windham and Mike Rotundo actually had Captain Lou Albano in their corner, but Freddie Blassie actually gave Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkoff his cane to help them win the tag team titles. And then we had the Intercontinental match between Greg the Hammer Valentine and Junkyard Dog. Junkyard Dog was a fan favorite going into this to win the Intercontinental Championship, but didn't end up winning it. Greg the Hammer Valentine ended up keeping the title. Then we had Dave Sammartino, managed by the living legend Bruno Sammartino versus Brutus Beefcake. They obviously wanted to put over Bruno Sammartino, so they had Dave Sammartino win that. You had Matt Bourne versus Ricky Steamboat. He wasn't even Ricky the Dragon Steamboat as an undercard match. You had King Kong Bundy versus Steve Jones. King Kong Bundy going over in that. You had Tito Santana versus the Executioner. Like I said, the majority of this WrestleMania was just based around the main event, and that's why there's even talks of the main event going into the Hall of Fame in 2014. So it should be interesting to see if that actually takes place. But I want to get your guys' take. One thing I didn't actually mention was there was a guest referee that actually got involved in the main event in WrestleMania. The main event, Hulk Hogan, Mr. T, Roddy Piper, and Paul Orndorff, and that was Muhammad Ali. And we actually had Billy Martin. I wanted to say Ricky Martin. Billy Martin as the ring announcer in that one as well. So I want to get your guys' take on WrestleMania 1, what you guys think about it. Comment below. If you like this video, definitely give it a like. If you're not subbed, definitely hit the sub button up there. I'll catch you guys later. I'm out.